what I eat in a day. I hope you enjoyed today's recipes. It's a work day, so all the recipes are easy, quick and simple. All the recipes are packed with nutrition, they're really healthy for you, and they're super delicious. I'm a massive foodie. So I hope you enjoyed today's recipes. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Hi lovelies, welcome to a new what I eat in a day video. I'm just going to make a batch of lemon water. It's first thing on the morning, and I love to start the day with lemon water. It's so good for you, so many health benefits, and brilliant for weight loss too. Also, you need to hydrate your body first thing in the morning. So why not with a nutritious lemon water? For breakfast this morning, we're having my berry porridge. It's really, really yummy. It's so nutritious. It'll fill you to lunch, and it takes 5 minutes to make. I'll show you to make it now. I love to eat oats in the morning. They take fat out your bloodstream. They're really good for your heart. They're full of protein.
I love porridge. You can eat it any time of the day, and all the ingredients are in the pantry and freezer.
It's about the best food you can start the day with. I begin by adding 150 millilitres of water to a pan. Today's porridge is a berry porridge, so I like to heat the berries through before adding the rest of the ingredients. So I've got it on the highest setting. That's 150 grams of berries. In 2 minutes, they'll be warmed through. I can add the rest of the ingredients, and then we can eat. This recipe is for 2 people. I'm adding 100 grams of oats. Now that's nicely warmed through, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Chia seeds are amazing for omegas and for protein too. I love chia seeds in porridge. I'm going to turn the heat down right now so that doesn't burn. Medium heat. I'm going to add a splash of coconut milk too, because it's already gotten quite dry. I love to add protein first thing in the morning, so I'm adding 2 tablespoons of pea protein. The chia seeds already have protein in, and so do the oats. But there's no harm in getting lots of protein in the morning. You need protein for energy. I need a splash more milk. I like to add goji berries, different texture, really intense flavour. Cinnamon has fantastic nutritional benefits, so a good sprinkle of cinnamon. It's also great for flavour. That smells lovely. I like to let the oats boil for about another minute. I don't like a watery, soggy porridge, but then I don't like a really solid porridge either. Use the plant milk you enjoy. I love coconut milk. I'm just a fan of coconut milk. It's got your B12 and calcium in it if it's a good brand. Let's serve, and then add the toppings that you like. I'm adding apple to mine for flavour and also for energy. Hemp seeds, because hemp seeds are really good in omegas and in protein, and they're good for your skin and your joints. They're full of antioxidants, so they're great. And I'm adding a teaspoon of linseed. Linseed is rich in omegas, and it's really good for like cholesterol and blood pressure. And then you need something to sweeten this up, whether it's maple syrup or agave. Lunch today is one of our very favourite salads that I've made for over a decade. It's my Mexican Greek salad, mostly Mexican flavours with orzo Greek pasta. Works perfectly. The pasta's whole wheat, but use red lentil or chickpea if you prefer. Our protein in here is black beans, chickpeas and sweet corn, so it's so protein rich.
I love this salad because it's easy, quick and so flavoursome. I always have all the ingredients in the pantry. I always have tomatoes, peppers and coriander in the fridge. Also, you can skip or swap any ingredient and it'll still taste amazing.
In this dish, I particularly like whole wheat orzo pasta. It's the Greek Mediterranean pasta. It's super yummy. It looks like bits of rice and it tastes great.
This salad's a rainbow salad. It has so much nutrition. While my pasta's cooking, I'll rinse my beans and set them aside to dry off. I don't want soggy beans. Like most of my recipes, this salad will feed 2 very hungry people or 4 normal people. I'm cubing nice and small 300 grams of yellow and red cherry tomatoes. Tomatoes are a fabulous antioxidant and are linked to reducing heart disease and cancer. They're a great source of vitamin C. I'm finely dicing this red bell pepper. I'm using half the pepper. I'd prefer an orange one, but there wasn't one in the fridge. Yellow, orange or red will look beautiful and taste amazing in this salad. Rich in vitamin C. Sweet corn is another good source of protein. It's a good probiotic and it's high in fibre, so it helps keep you full for longer, aiding in weight loss. I've drained, rinsed and cooled my orzo Greek pasta. Time to mix it all together and add our beautifully flavoursome dressing. As you add your dressing ingredients, taste test your salad. Ingredients can have different strengths and you want the dressing perfect to your taste. I'm adding 2 lemons from my garden. They're probably not that juicy, so 1 store-bought lemon will be perfect. I crushed 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. We're garlic lovers. Garlic has a massive range of health benefits for skin, memory, cholesterol, immune system and your bones. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of dried chili flakes. Chili is also amazing for your body. Olive oil is optional. I add it because cold olive oil helps you absorb the nutrients in the rest of your food. And I live in Greece. My olive oil comes from a lovely local farmer. Pink salt to taste. This salad does not need coriander, but I'm a coriander lover. Skip it if you don't like it. But I adore the flavour and it's an impressive superfood. Avocado would also go lovely in this salad, but I don't normally add it. I like this salad just as it is. I hope you give this salad a try and you love the flavour of my Mexican Greek taste sensation salad.
If you're new to my channel, I'm Kirsty. I love to share my recipes with you. Over a year ago, my husband and I went plant-based and we love it. Plant-based vegan diet we find is just so healthy. I lost 17 kilograms and he lost 40 kilograms. After a year of being plant-based, I love my body. I'm not in perfect shape, but I'm very happy with my shape. I'm 35 and I've got my body of when I was about 18 back. Hubby too looks great. He's lost 40 kilograms and he looks awesome too. So I can't recommend the plant-based diet enough. And that's with my healthy recipes I've created myself. I've always loved to cook and I've always loved to eat. I used to be quite the food tourist, so I've travelled quite a lot of the world. I've learnt to cook in different cookery schools, locals' kitchens or restaurants' kitchens. I'm really big on nutrition and delicious food, so you should really enjoy my food. My husband actually refuses to go to restaurants these days because he says the food is healthier and tastier at home. What I try and do on my channel is I try and make plant-based eating easier. So I batch cook things, freeze things, I prepare things in advance, and I'll share more and more of this with you in 2022. So I do hope today you subscribe and like this video. Tonight's dinner is a really tasty rainbow stir fry with protein of tofu and shiitake mushrooms, oyster mushrooms and button mushrooms. Got a rainbow of vegetables, and these noodles are glass noodles. They're mung bean thread noodles. They're really delicious too.
This is a quick stir fry. All prep and cooking is in less than 30 minutes. Use the veg that you love. These are my chosen flavourings for today. I'm also flavouring with garlic puree and chili flakes. We love this stir fry for breakfast, lunch and for dinner. For this dish, I love my tofu in thin strips. I press with a kitchen towel and a heavy book.
This is a very regular Thai marinade for me. I like to use Thai curry paste. This one's red Thai curry paste this time. I've got a ginger and garlic paste. Sometimes just use a garlic paste, but that's what I've got in today. I love to use lemon juice and olive oil because I find they let the flavour really settle into the tofu.
I add my pressed tofu to my marinade, give it a good careful shake to coat all the pieces, and then I use it in 5 minutes, or if I have time, I let it soak for up to 24 hours. For this dish, I thinly slice all my garlic. In this recipe, I love my courgette in thin strips. Courgettes are good for potassium and folic acid. I love my cabbage in thick strips. Purple and green cabbage have different nutrients, and they look super pretty too. In this dish, I love to slice my peppers into super thin strips. I cut my onion into wide slices because though I love it, my IBS doesn't, so I avoid it mostly. Carrots have calcium, vitamins A and K. I love to slice these thinly in this dish. I love the flavour of shiitake mushrooms. I buy them in 1 kilogram bags from my local Chinese shop. I always have them in the pantry. I soak these for 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm thinly slicing them, but I prefer to cut them with scissors. That's so much easier. I added my shiitake water to my boiling pan for my noodles. These glass noodles take 3 minutes, so they're so handy. Add my tofu to my air fryer on 200 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes, giving the basket a shake every few minutes to make sure they cook evenly. I like to cook my stir fry on high heat. On my electric hob it's ready in 5 to 7 minutes from now. I love my veg cooked, but quite crisp. A little olive oil and add my carrot and garlic. I'm adding a teaspoon of red Thai curry paste, a teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. Then my shiitake mushrooms, my button mushrooms, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. You can add this anytime, later sometimes better so it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. And I mix often. quickly drain my noodles so they don't overcook. The stir fry will be ready in 2 to 3 minutes, so it's time to add my ingredients I don't like to cook for too long. My onion and courgette, my oyster mushrooms, then my purple and green cabbage, and my peppers. Stir the rainbow vegetables all together, and then add a teaspoon of chili flakes, half a tube of garlic puree, and then my drained mung bean noodles. Fabulous. My tofu's perfect, a little crisp and a little soft. How beautiful does this dish look? And it's super tasty and super nutritious. I hope you give it a try. And we love to sprinkle tasty high protein sesame seeds. Thank you so much for watching today's What to Eat in a Day, and I hope you try and enjoy some of the recipes. Next week I'm sharing some homemade freezer meals to make life tastier and easier over the holidays, and I've got so many food videos planned for next year. So make sure you're subscribed for a tasty and nutritious 2022. Wishing you a lovely festive season.